All right. See, what I don't know what to say. I don't know where to go. I just think that um, it's a bad today. Today was just totally bad. It was just horrible, right? Um, it's like that, right? So what is this Thursday? And I usually hit every week. Right now, I had to do diddly squat, nothing. Right? I talked that crap. I'm not gonna bet on the Tigers. I did. Tigers 1-0. I'm feeling good. Right? I'm thinking I'm doing something good. Next thing you know, the bottom falls out. Carl calls, texts me swearing. So look, so Carl, the kind of guy Carl is, great guy. But when Carl starts swearing, it's bad, right? You know it's bad. It's almost like Armageddon is getting ready to go down. Carl never swears. But once he starts swearing, you know it's bad. I just, I didn't do diddly squat. I mean, if it was like, if I was coaching or something, I would. It's like not making a first down. It's like striking out. It's like your whole team just struck out. The guy just struck the whole side out. Three up, three down, right? But it's like that. So what do? We just go back. Um, we just go back to the drawing board. We'll get them. We'll get them. Vegas is laughing right now, but and here's the thing, guys. I don't want to dwell on this too much longer. Well, I had a lot of stuff to do today. It's like I stayed in the doc with the doctors today or whatever. But the thing is, well, yeah, you got to go get checkups and make sure you're healthy. And when you're over a certain age, you got to go to the doctor and stuff like that. And then too, sometimes you have to go check your noggin and see if it's working. No, I'm just joking. But for the most part, today was awful. It was horrible, deplorable. I haven't had a bad week like this, and God knows when. You couldn't do anything right. I couldn't even. I couldn't even hold my phone up. Every time I would go to hold it up to look, it fell on the floor. So it was kind of. I mean, everything was just. It was a really shitty day, right? I couldn't even call guys getting strikeouts. I had one guy I needed to get like what, 4 strikeouts. He only had two. It was going into the seventh inning. Lauder, right? So I'm like, damn, I'm screwed. But all he needs to do is get 2 more strikeouts. I checked back in with him later. He goes from 2 strikeouts in 1 inning all the way up to 6. And so I'm like, yeah. But then I look on the other hand, and all the other stuff didn't come through. It's one of those days, man. And you know what? It's just shitty luck, man. It ain't even Vegas. It's just like you didn't make the right calls, or every call you made. It was almost like, and I told you guys this before, it's almost like the universe will say, wait, don't bet. Let this idiot bet. And whatever he does, we'll do it different. And they'll sit up there and they'll laugh at me and they'll wait for me to make my pick. And as soon as I make my pick, the universe goes, all right, we're going to go over here, guys. And you go, what the just happened? Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, that's what happened. I mean, it happens like that. I mean, it does suck, right? Good thing I didn't have a dog, right? I would kick the shit out. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, during times like this, guys, you have to pull it together, right? Breathe in, breathe out, right? It's going to be days like this, but I mean, it was like games that I was just like, I just knew I would win, right? The Tigers went, because I had the Tigers in Toronto game as the under, right? And remember I told you guys, the Tigers got a problem in their bullpen, right? They got a problem, right? Because they don't, technically, The Tigers only have one good pitcher. One good pitcher. They don't. I mean, because the other guys they got, they're okay, but they don't really have a. They're gonna have to make a trade. Football season is coming up. I heard a bunch of guys talking on TV, the ACC and all that other good stuff. Whatever. Guys, still make sure you go to Bet ESPN. Right, I need you guys to download that so you can get so we can if you don't know how to tease, we can teach you, right? And teasing is essential in college football. If you don't know how to tease, Vegas will screw all over you. Ain't nothing you can do. So being able to tease is an equalizer. It evens it up. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Vegas plays games, right? And they'll see. Hold on. I gotta get this thing. Hold on. Vegas plays games, guys, and I don't like the games Vegas plays. I like I like to even it up, right? Especially like with Caesars, I hate those guys. I can't stand them. FanDuel used to get on my nerves, but I listened to my mother, and she was right. FanDuel is not that bad, right? My mother likes FanDuel, so I think she saw me online bitching and whining, and it kind of pissed her off because she likes FanDuel. I didn't even know she gambled, right? I didn't even know she knew what FanDuel was. So a lot of things you don't know what your mom knows and does, right? When you're a kid, you're real ignorant. You left into they don't tell you. You start getting older, your mama start talking all this. You're like, man, where'd she get that from? Oh, let's see. What is this? You know, guys, I hate a lot of these browsers. The Goon. Hey, man, where have you been, Goon? I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. You know what, Goon? We pretty much, they mopped the floor with us today. It's not even, what do you do? It's nothing you can do, right? It's nothing you can do. There's nothing we can do, man. They just mopped the floor with us. Like I just said, we'll get back, and I'm coming after them. So because Vegas is like that, right? And that's why Flannery is definitely trash. Olsen and Mays, right? I still think we need another pitcher. I think we need two, right? Flannery is definitely trash. And because it's got to be something when the Dodgers is like, bye. The Dodgers like, okay, right? And because I've been sick as hell, caught a bag. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know some people in Arlington. Let me see. On the 4th pick. Yeah, there you go. $10 turning it into $3,000. Damn, you pimped them. Hell yeah. Well, I tell you what, you probably on Vegas' hit list now, dude. They watching you. You know how that goes. It is funny, man, because I used to hear people when I was a kid, and I was like, man, these guys, what are they talking about? Vegas don't. Oh, that's true, man. These guys, they don't say one word, right? You can lose, you just losing your ass off. They're not saying anything to you. Let's start winning, and you see what happens. Oh, you did this, you suck. It was one thing I forgot. It was somebody used to always put this thing on my thing that says, "Oh, you've been suspended," and then I log off and I log back on, and it will disappear. And I'm like, well, why are you guys doing this? Oh no, it's a glitch. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not a glitch. That's just something put in place to keep me in my place, right? Flannery, dude, I defended that guy. You won for like a month straight, and then the month for see, yep. You won for a month straight, and then they banned you, dude. I told you, and I wasn't betting on shit but bases. See, that's what happens, right? That's what happens. You win, then they start bringing all kind of shit up. And I'm gonna tell you something. Caesars, them fuckers, they've been owing me like $100. And you see, this guy's always talking about Caesars because Caesars is full of shit. And I wondered, I'm like, why aren't the what's those brothers' name? Manning. I said, why are the Manning guys not doing any more commercials? Then I thought about it. I said, dude, they were. A little voice in my head goes, they ain't even want to pay you $100, dude. What you think? They probably don't want to pay them guys anything. Hey man, they don't care. And you right. You went for like a month straight. Man, they probably had guys riding down on you, and you didn't even know it. Vegas don't like that shit, man. They don't like it. But it's well, I knew he was gonna go somewhere. I think the Mariners. Yeah, no, that's because that's bullshit. You know how that is. The Josh Naylor going to the Mariners. I because I'm kind of almost like I got one foot on the college football door and the other on baseball. I think that was a good move, right? The Mariners needed that, but I'm gonna be honest. The only team in the American League that can compete with the Dodgers is the Yankees, and I'm from Detroit. I love the Tigers and everything, but they don't have the manpower. Remember, we saw that when they played the Tigers the first game of the year, and my buddies got pissed, and I said, dude, you can't get pissed. It's like they gave their best, they did it, but our best wasn't good enough. Seattle's got that woo guy though. I know, man, and it's kind of frustrating because it's like for the Tigers, if they want to compete with the Yankees, they got to get like two more pitchers, right? Because right now you pretty much got Olsen and those guys. They might, but I'm gonna tell you something. Watch this. Watch this. I swear to God. I swear on a stack of Bibles. Next year, the Florida Marlins are gonna be right there in a whole bunch of people's face. Oh yeah, the Tigers need pitching bad. And you know what? Poor Screwball, man. That motherfucker is gonna burn his arm out before August. But you know what? Okay, so now watch this. If I'm the Tigers and I'm looking at a lot of these teams, and remember, I'm always on here talking the Pirates this, the Pirates that. I don't like the Pirates. I can care less. But what I can tell you is the Pirates have one of the best pitching staffs in the league, bar none. You've got Henley, right? He need a break, yeah. But no, seriously. You got Henley, right? Is it Henley? And then you got Keller, then you got Skeens, and then you got Faulkner. No, is that his name? Hey, can I get some ice water?
What?
I just want some ice water. Just ice water?
Why can't you get it?
On the show. I just want some ice water.
Well, what do I look like to you? I've been at work all day. I'm not your slave.
No, that's fine. I get that. Just, yeah, I get that.
All right.
You like that, dude? You hear that? Did you hear that? I'm gonna tell you something. If we wasn't on this show, I would have straightened her ass out long fucking time ago. She lucky I'm on this goddamn show. Huh?
What did you say?
No.
What are you saying about me?
I didn't know. I'm talking about.
You want to straighten me out?
No, we're talking about baseball.
Oh,
I wouldn't say anything. Why would I say something like
All
that?
right, I'm just checking.
You know, you like that shit, dude. You know what, dude? She's coming in here picking with me, dude. I'm gonna fucking get even with her. You just wait. I'm gonna fucking get even. It's all mental. Look, guys, it's okay to be scared a little bit, right? It's okay. It's okay to be scared. You know, if the fall's coming around, you don't want to get put out of the house, right? Right? You see how I kept my mouth shut, right? See how I changed the tone real quick? Hey, what's taking so long? I'm thirsty. I don't want it that bad. She pulled out a damn knife, dude. She pulled out a butcher knife. Why? You don't even gotta go there. Uh, so I mean, but pretty much, man. Yeah, yeah, man. No, just a turkey sandwich is fine. I don't, just a turkey. But, huh? Huh? Just a regular, anything. I don't, nothing special. Provolone cheese, lettuce, and I want the edges cut off. I want the edges cut off, and I want it done right? And I don't need no back talk, right? I don't need no back talk. No, you gotta get that attitude, dude. Damn right. That's right, man. Chop that shit up, boy. But back to Pittsburgh. People think, from the outside, people think that Pittsburgh, hell yeah. But people think that Pittsburgh is shitty. They not, man. Pittsburgh is not shitty at all. Them dudes got a pitching squad. And their management is just their management. So, man, I'm telling you, if the Tigers had the Pirates pitching staff, the Tigers would be unbeatable. Because you got Henley, you got Paul Skeens, you got Faulkner, and you got Keller. The hitting coaches and the management. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's horrible because I'm watching. So like last year, and I tricked up on this because I can care less about the Pirates, right? I do like baseball, but like if you ask me about the L.A. Angels, I was going to say California Angels. I would be like, but Pittsburgh is because if I'm keying in, I'm like, God damn. Because last year when they came with Paul Skeens, I'm like, whoa. And then that guy that's in Milwaukee. Nobody is saying, I think it's all. Yeah. Yep. And that's it. Because if you look at a guy's like, I think it's Keller. One of them dudes is like 2-13 or something like that. And if somebody's got a 2-13 record, their ERA should be like 8.12 or 12.12. Well, this dude's ERA is like 4 point something, or one of them guys' ERA is like 3 point something, and got double digit losses. So that's telling you something. That means this dude probably two hitting guys, and they're not backing him up. Yeah, and you can just tell when you go. All you gotta do is if a guy comes up and he goes, this dude is like 1-12. You're like, damn, he sucked. So automatically when he's like 1-12, you're thinking, okay, this dude, his ERA is high as the devil. I look at it, man, this dude's ERA is like 3.8, like that, and I'm like, nah, what the hell? And I'm like, they're not giving him run support. They basically putting this guy out there. He's one hitting and two hitting teams and still getting fucked over. And it's nothing worse. Hey, Goon, where you from, man? You know your baseball, don't you? Hey, man, if any of you guys ever want to come on here and get, do something, you can. Zach, oh, man. Zach Gallen was on point last year, but it was like after he got hurt or whatever, and he didn't want to pitch that game, it was like it was all downhill. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't fuck with him anymore after that. Because I was huge on Zach Gallen. Dude, you want to ever hang out? Come on here and do a show, man. I got you. You just come over and hang out and do it. And I'm going to tell you something, too, man. If Jerry Jones learns how to put his nose where it's supposed to be, the Cowboys will be okay. He won't get the coach. He won't get the kind of coach that he needs to get. He want to get guys that he could just, tell what to do. You're never going to win like that. You got to get a guy that's going to say, hey, man, get out of here. I'm running this shit. Cuss his ass out and throw him out. Right? Let him handle it. But when you in here and the guy's fucking scared, he don't want to say nothing because you're going to fire him. But as long as that's going on, man, the Cowboys are going to have problems. I mean, oh, look, what's the kid's name? The running back. He's at Tennessee now. What's the guy's name? What's the kid's name that was backing up the other running back? What's his name? He's from Memphis. And he's somewhere on here on Cityballers, because we used to go down to Memphis and do games. And I didn't know they did a special on him, and they had him his dad runs a barbecue joint down in Memphis, and it was like, oh yeah, and blah blah blah, and then he said he went to Melrose. Dude, I pulled it up there on my footage because I got a whole bunch of film, and I pulled it up. There he was. Look, he was smaller though. He was a lot smaller, but he still was fast. What's that guy's name? He was a running back, but you know what I'm talking about. But I tell you what though, I'll tell you what. The Tigers are in big trouble, and I knew it. No. It's what? Was he number 20? He used to back up. He used to Tony Pollard. Yeah, Tony Pollard. I guess I ain't that damn old. Yeah, Tony Pollard. Yeah, because his dad's got a barbecue joint. I don't know. Look, I said I didn't know he played. And I'll be honest with you, when we were doing high school football players and stuff like that and doing the games, because I was in Dallas. As a matter of fact, we shot a game in Dallas. Can't remember the year. Somewhere in one of these city ballers because we got 2 channels. But I came to Dallas and we did a game. It was at Kincaid Stadium. Is that right, Kincaid? So we went to Kincaid, and who did they play? It was Carter versus, because we got big news that year that Carter was good as hell, and they was mostly sophomores. It wasn't not one senior on that team, not one senior, but they played some team that looks like. Yeah. Right. You live over there by Kincaid. Man, some youngin was at the gate shooting his mouth off, and the security guard. Yeah. What years you? Oh, well, it might be a while, but hey, look, man, Carter. So we had word that Carter had some of the best guys on it, but none of them guys was seniors. They was all juniors and sophomores, mostly sophomores, and they played a team that was an all white. SMU. That's another. I love betting on them guys, but I tell people, Do you have the ESPN bet? Do you have that? Because you know how to tease. I'm sure you do, right? And I was telling guys how when you mess around with guys like Memphis, SMU, Tulane, James Madison, them them motherfuckers is gonna run the score up. Excuse my language. They're gonna run the score up on you. So you really don't have to. You really don't have to tease any games like that. Maybe you might mess with the under over, but you don't really need it for that. You know, stuff like like Ohio State versus Northeastern, right? So Ohio State, and I don't know about, yeah, well, Texas too. Teams like that, they don't run the score up on people. And when you go like, let's say you got the Michigan Wolverines playing Northeastern, right? And they'll probably put up their spread 50. Well, Michigan don't care about that. If they get into a shootout and it happens, yeah, it happens. But Michigan is not going to go out there. Ohio State is not going to go out there. Texas is not going to go out there and run that score up on people. They don't do it. I mean, I guess they got this thing. I guess it's called class or whatever. Notre Dame don't give a shit. Notre Dame will run that score up on you. They don't care. They do not care. Oregon will run that game up, and I'm going to tell you something about Oregon. They ran a score up on Colorado with Dion. This was like 2 years ago. That shit's going to come back and haunt him. Watch what I tell you. And you know Dion going to run the score up on him, don't you? You know he is. So if that would have been me, I wouldn't have ran the score up on the dude. I would have been like, I know I can beat you, and just like, hey, dude, you know. Because, he going to embarrass you. Once Dion start getting the guys, because now, yeah, you see? I mean, you never want to run the score up on guys like that. Because when they come back and Dion start getting those big boys, once he start getting them big boys on that line of scrimmage, that shit's going to change, man. And he's probably starting to get them. That's why Dion ain't going nowhere. Colorado taking care of that dude. He probably ain't even got to... that man, Deion Sanders, probably don't even have to cook. His wife, they probably got 8 wives lined up for him. He's a king there, right? But that, yeah. So here's what it is. You're already on the West Coast. You already got to compete with USC and UCLA. They already moved to the Big Ten. So now you see the trouble they're getting into now? Now you got Dion coming to coach on the West Coast with Denver, right? You're going to see him a lot. He's going to have an impact on Oregon's recruiting. Oregon's got Nike. Well, guess what? Dion's got Nike in his back pocket too. So what are you talking about? Right? So as it goes on, Oregon's going to lose out in that battle with the recruitment. So if that would have been me, shit. I'm like, dude, I could put 50 on your ass, but I'm just going to hang 3 on you. You know, right? Because when it comes around, man, he going to run that shit up. That's coming. That's coming. Oregon's going to run that show. Where's Colorado. Where's Colorado? They stayed in the Pac-10, didn't they? I don't know why they didn't go to the Big Ten. Yeah, Colorado's going to have it. Star power rules, right? I mean, and I know you heard this story before, because we went to California and did some Snoop Dogg games, Little League games, and watched them. They was awesome. But I guess how it started with Snoop is that I guess he went out and was watching his sons play. And I guess they had all these crazy ass rules and tell them they can't do this, they can't do that, they can't do this, they can't do that. And then I go, okay. Snoop goes, okay, yeah. Well, that's smart for Colorado to stay there. Because if they come over to the Big Ten, that might be a little bit too much for them too soon. I don't know. But, Deion is he's a class act coach, though. Um, he's gonna be one of them guys that's gonna be probably a legend like that. I mean, you can see it coming. I mean, you just you look at him, man. You got that. That's like that instant respect when you look at him. You just no, I do. I got that instant respect. That's why you don't like run a score up on guys like that. Cause now he might run that score up on them for 20 years. And that dude might be long gone and he's still running the score up on them. So you don't want to get off into nothing like that, right? Cause that'll turn around real fast. Yeah, he is good people, man. I don't really know him like that. I think I filmed him like twice during this is like was it 2011 down in Dallas when Dion's team was down there. He flew us out to the Alamo. Did he? Now see now Dion good man. That's a good dude. I don't know him like that man, but you can just tell, right? You can tell just the way he presents himself, how he talks, right? I mean, you know what it is. And those are the kind of guys that you gotta have to respect. Like who was this one dude? It was who was this one guy? He used to coach Dan Antonio for Michigan State. And then the dude was flying out. And I looked, man, this dude was so arrogant. And I didn't say anything to him, but one of the Sky Caps was happy, man. He just, he was a fan. And he just ran up to him. He says, hey, and wanted to, he didn't want an autograph. He just wanted to say hello. Man, he let that dude like he was a piece of crap. And I'm like, man, I was like, man, if he think I'm going to come up there and say something to him, he crazy. He's crazy. And here you are, you go in the ghetto and get these rough, nasty kids, and their uncles coming up want to talk to you, and you throwing them, you like you don't even want to be bothered with them. You can't do that, man. That's your job. I mean, you take that position, you got to be humble, man, because see that dude right there, you just told go fuck himself. His son coming out, and his son gonna be real good, and you gonna be coming over to his house, but he probably won't even get in. Cedar Hill. Is that the school? Let me see. Cedar Hill. I went to school back like the 9th grade. Tuition was shit, $750 a month. The school is right up the street from Chuck Norris. Man, y'all got some ballers out there, and y'all got some ballers out there in Texas. I'm still trying to figure out that name of that school when we went to see Carter play. I mean. I'm gonna find it real quick. And Carter was like playing them dudes tough, and I think the year after that, I think that's when Carter won the state. Was it 2016 or something like that? Hold on, let's see. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. Lancaster. Lancaster. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I couldn't remember the name, but I'm like, damn, who they were playing? They looked like actually it was a good game. I mean Lancaster just ended up, beating the crap out of them. But it took them a minute, right, for them to get with it. But Lancaster, yeah. What's up on Lancaster? Yeah. Nah, it is good money, man. It is good money out there in Texas. Odessa Perryman. They got the dog at the corner. He headed to Clemson. Hey, when I saw Lancaster, hey, where y'all going?
You want to eat the food?
Yeah, they got pastrami?
No.
What you mean?
You got turkey, and that's what you're going to be eating tonight.
What you mean?
That's what your daughter ordered for you.
All right. Oh, all right. Give me some chips or something. And don't take too long. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Hey, see, look, man, y'all women getting out of control. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not having that. I'm just being telling you. You guys get in here, you get these little rights, and you think you can say what you want to, do what you want to. I just want a turkey sandwich. I don't need no back talk. I just want a turkey sandwich, man. I gotta get some back talk because I want a turkey sandwich. And you know what? I better be quiet because guess what? That turkey sandwich might fall on the ground and get dragged down the street and then given to me. So yeah, but
Okay.
yeah, damn right.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something, man. On that, I it's something on this level. Now, this is real talk. So I know this guy, right? And the dude, be messing with the women, right? And so what he would do is he got into it with some guy, and I told him, I said, dude, man, you can't be getting into it with these dudes, man, because you're gonna end up getting hurt if you're messing with they ladies, right? I mean, you know how they go. I mean, San Diego nice, but you just might catch that one guy, man. Because I know in Detroit, I'm pretty sure it's like this in Dallas. If you messing around with a bunch of women, you better make sure that they don't have like spouses or boyfriends. Because if they do, and shit, half the time they still get your ass. Well, the dude blocked the guy out. Yeah, the dude Carl, you know about him. Yeah. So the dude blocked the guy out because I guess he was talking trash and he knew that dude was gonna holler at him. So he blocked him out. And here's the thing. I told him I knew something was funny then. I said, because, man, guys don't know how to block guys out. We don't know how to do that, man. That's why we don't do it. Because we don't know how. So he blocked the dude out. And then, so he couldn't, so because the guy called him, he said, man, I can't even get in touch with him. Fucker didn't block me out. I said, yeah. So, so now, after he didn't got him blocked out, he's still talking shit to the guy. Tell this, tell him that. And then even had a nerve that sent some woman to spy on him. I'm like, and I said, now watch this. If you sending this female to go spy on this dude, what if she find out something what if you find out something you don't want to know? What the fuck you gonna do? Because you didn't block him out. You blocked the dude on the phone. So it's gonna come down to, this dude gonna have to like pull him britches up and stop acting like that, man. This dude's gonna get his ass in a whole lot of trouble. You can't shoot your mouth off like that. So I guess my man wants to holler at him. He gonna holler at him. But you don't send a woman. I guess what I'm saying is you don't send a woman to do a job that you need to be doing as a man. You just don't do that. Hey Carl, how long? So I thought you was at work. You off? Man, my shit is terrible, man. I didn't do shit today. I mean, and you know what? Here's the funny thing about it. Because normally when I lose, I don't look at the thing. But I had one, man, where I had like, oh, you still at work? I looked at one, man. I think I had like, I swear to God, I had like 9. All of them, like it was a 9-leg parlay. Every last single one of them was red. Got them all wrong. I'm like, yes. Gotta be fucking proud of that shit. But Carl, I'm getting ready, man. We gotta do this football. We're talking to the goon over here. The goon is from Dallas, in D-Town, the other D-Town. Ugh. And I tell you what, man. I think I got shit. I think I did okay. I did okay with the with the WNBA, I just got fucked over, man. Duncanville Panthers, they the jargon outside. Oh, really? Now, when yeah, okay. So Lancaster is not those guys anymore, huh? Yeah. Now, who's got some good football, low key? That Atlanta area down there, they got some good football. Who was that? A chick without a head. What is called shit, man? Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm gonna retire. All right, here we go. So you're not a Cowboy fan, huh? Or you are? Whoa, they got a number five team in the country, huh? They must be loaded. Yeah, but Texas, man, it's like when it comes to like high school football, I think, in my opinion, it's like because I haven't been to Florida to see any Florida games, but I've been to Texas. I think Texas is up there, man. Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, yeah. Well, just looking at, you know what? I'm gonna go to that Ravens game when the Lions playing. I just like Baltimore. I want to go out there and get me a late trout sandwich. I just want to go there and have one. Hey, Carl, where you go, man? The WNBA and Carl Watch says the Ravens they come here for a preseason game. The Cowboys. They can have the best team, but Jerry will break that bread, right? But Jerry's problem is he don't know when to step away from the table. He just sit there, then he want to argue with you. No. And then if you don't say what he wants you to say, now you gone, right? But he don't know how to actually run it the way it's supposed to. So that's the Cowboys' problem. That's their dilemma. Yep, huh? Yeah. And then what else too? That young cat. What's that dude's name? The linebacker. He's gonna be out of there soon. They're gonna have to pay him. They're gonna have to open up that checkbook and play him. Yep. Carl, you want to go, man? We go out there. Yep, Michael Parsons. They're gonna have to open up that checkbook and pay him. They're gonna have to, and they're gonna do it. They're gonna hunt him and Hall, but they're gonna end up doing it. They're gonna have to, because a guy like that, man, if a team tells that kind of, nah, I wish, but you know what, Carl, I was close to getting media passes. If you look, like, because I was hanging around Herman Moore, and like Herman Moore is taking care of us and giving us stuff like that. Herman Moore, the ex Lions receiver. That is a good guy, right? He's what you see is what you get when you talk to him. That's him. He's a good guy. Herman Moore is a good guy. Can't say nothing bad about him. Pretty much all the Lions is like that. Like they were like good guys, and that's probably why they didn't have a lot of Super Bowls, because sometimes you got to have a couple of assholes on your team, right? No, Herman was good, man. That dude was smart as a whip, and he was cool. And he didn't take no shit either. He didn't, man. That dude didn't take no shit. But some guys get it twisted. They'll see a guy and they'll think because the guy always smiling and nice, they want to try him. Yeah, but sometimes you don't need to do that. Hold on, let me get my plug. My computer's going out. Shit. Hey, Carl, he down there with Candace motherfucking ass, man. Because Candace was in Arlington. Tried to holler at her today, man. Now she acting like she better than people. She don't even want to say nothing back to me. Man. Yeah, I mean, I do. I want to go see. I want to see the Ravens, man. I want to go. I just want to, get me a lake trout sandwich. Get some of that Baltimore food. You know. Um, but I tell you what, today, guys, today was shitty. I'm not even gonna lie on the betting. Just betting, it, it was bad. And nothing worked. Nothing worked. Right. So it's like coaching. You tried to run the ball, you couldn't run. That didn't work. They stopped that. You tried to pass, that didn't work. You even tried to get your kicking game going, that didn't work. Your special teams, nothing worked. Nothing worked, and it all fell out. The bottom fell out when the Tigers lost that lead. Now I took a lot of over unders, and I teased it. I got it right. It worked, but like a lot of games, I kind of just didn't call them right. You just one of those days, man. Just one of those days. But it's like during the fall, during that football, man, I was keeping. I had at least that was when I was fucking Caesars over. Well, that's how they interpret it. And I would have, what is this? Okay, hold on. Yeah. I had Caesars, man. I had them guys bent over, right? So Ravens, $155 just to get in the stadium. Well, it's nice, man. They done won a couple of Super Bowls. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Back. So, guys, I had to go to the doctor today, man, and son of a bitch. So I had to go to the doctor today, right? Because I had like a sports injury that was kind of jacked up, but I'm good. I just couldn't work out for a whole week, no weights. You can run, but just no weights, right? Um, when you start getting old, man, shit. It ain't a lot you can do. You just gotta relax, and you can't run in there and just start grabbing weights, throwing them up. That this shit don't work no more. You old. Hey, so I'm out, guys. I'm gonna do something tonight. I'm gonna come across. I'm gonna look at some stuff and go over it. Today was more or less like a bitching session. Um, but I'll be back. I'll just come up with something good tonight, and then I'll put it out there tomorrow so we can win. Yeah, I was super negative today. I'm not even gonna lie, and I don't even care, right? So, it's probably why we didn't win anything. What? No, I was in a good mood. But I tell you what, guys, we're gonna get it together, right? And we're gonna make it happen, and we will win. But the thing of it is we just gotta all stay on the same wavelength. We have to vibrate on the same wavelength, right? So we'll be together, get that money, right? And pretty much you can't so yeah, coming out here yelling and screaming and acting dumb, that's not negative, right? What's negative is, you talking about your neighbor, right? Or you talking about some guy because he thinks he's better than you and he's got a car, stuff like that. You just, you want to, be as positive as much as possible because what you put out, you get back. So we always want to try to operate on a wavelength where we're just giving out positivity. So we're gonna get it back. So if you're out here and you're just throwing out negative stuff, then the universe is gonna say, order it up. They're gonna be like, okay, this guy is negative. Get him some more negative shit, and then they're gonna send that to you. But that's not what we want. We positive, right? So when we throwing out positivity, the universe is gonna order up positivity for us. Say, get these dudes some positivity. Get some positive shit. We need that. We're gonna get that. So pretty much once that hit is coming. We haven't hit this week. I usually hit once a week. So we got to do something before. I got like 2 days. I got 2 days left. I got 2 days left. I might get put out of the house. Yeah, I might get put out of the house. I got 2 days to get my shit together, right? So I got to do some work. But after tonight, coming in here talking to you guys, and I got my guy, the Goon, and then Carl is on here. That energy, I'm revitalized now. Goon, I'm telling you, dude, you guys want to come on here, you want to do a show? Have at it. Let me know. We can talk it out. We can do it. The City Ballers is all about the people, right? We're all about helping each other, right? We're not the kind of sites that come on and say, okay, you're stupid, you suck, you're okay, do this, do that. No, no, no. We're all together. You got ideas, shoot it. You like this? Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then we put it out here. We just, we like Switzerland. Is that a good analogy, Carl? Switzerland? Carl, we got to hit, man, because if we don't hit, I'm going to probably get put out of the house. I'm just going to tell you right now. I'll just be staying in your basement, and I'll be washing your dishes. I might not like it, but I don't talk back, Carl. Well, maybe sometimes. No, but we're gonna get it tonight, man. I'm gonna hit this shit. Carl, you made some good calls though. And then I looked on one of them cards. I picked the uh the sun. What the hell? I didn't even know I put that on there. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Ain't that what that's what your man said, ain't it? Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Yeah, I might have. Because I'm looking, I'm like, what the hell is this? And I got it on there. And I'm like, nah, I don't remember putting them in. I don't know what my son, my son was drinking, dude. I'm, you know what, Carl? Look, dude, I might have. I don't know. I might have been sipping on something. Sipping on that yak. Man, 'cause I said, what the hell? Because man, I don't know what I did, Carl. I just know they was on there. And when I looked, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I think I did it, man. As a matter of fact, I did. Because actually, I went on there. Because this is on ESPN. And I think I was trying to tease something. I don't know what happened. Because, see, on ESPN, I'll just put it on there, right? And then I just tell my son, log in and pay it. And it wasn't him. It was me. It was me on this one. All right, Carl, I'm out, man. I'm tired. I'm gonna give me something to eat because I had to run to these. I had to go to the doctor. Man, I had like two doctors. No, I went to two doctors today and stuff like that, man. Everything is all good, man. I just got kind of fucked up, lifting weights and stuff. We gotta be when we get older. We can't do stuff like how we used to do it. And it just ain't gonna work. It just don't work like that, you know. Yeah, they lost by. Oh shit. And you, well, I tell you what, Carl, I'm about to quit. But this is the worst day I've ever had, man. I haven't had a day like this since never. Hey, Carl, I'm out, man. And all you other guys out there, I'm out too. We'll be back. I'm gonna put something together tonight, and I'm gonna put it. Let's see. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Because I mean, I knew I was better, but they still wanted me to come in there anyway. But you just can't go lifting, grabbing and snatching the weights off. You can't do that shit no more, man. You got to ease into that shit. Your brain wants to think you in your 20s, but your body be like, no, bitch, your ass is old. So that's just the way it is. So I mean, I don't care. Hey man, I'm gonna go holler at Candace, man. She won't answer me, dude. I'm about to fuck call her, play on her phone. Now I'm out. Hey Carl, let's talk tomorrow. I'm gonna put together some good picks. I'm gonna put together some good picks so we can get this money. We need to get this bread. Hey Carl, when you gonna do a show, dude? These dudes like you. Cause I notice when I put up my shorts, they don't they don't care. But yours, they be hitting that shit hard. I guess that's why you always had more girls washing your dishes than I did. No. You know that's real talk. When you do have more than one doctor's appointment, Carl, I was jacked, man. I was jacked, and I mean, it was like bottom line is you gotta warm up. You can't go in there snatching. I don't give a shit how you feel. You might feel like $1 million, but you 50, nigga. You can, you just can't do that. So yeah. Man, whatever. I learned the hard way. But as a matter of fact, I had that injury once before because they compared it. And they was like, well, let's look at it from the last one. And I'm like, gosh, but I had a lady in there though, man. Hey Carl, I'm out, man. Yeah, Carl, I'm gonna put together a winner. I swear to God, I'm putting together a winner tonight. Hey guys, you guys are so awesome. Like and subscribe. It's like we all family here, right? I had a bad day, right? The doctors told me I was an idiot, and they also told me I gotta chill out. I can't be lifting weights going nuts. They say, look, dude, you're 50, you're old. You're old fucking geezer. Relax. So my feelings was hurt, but I'm okay. And then only on top of that, not only did it hurt my feelings, I come out, Carl said, hey, your Tigers is losing. Carl, that was man, I wanted to start crying, Carl. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Because when I went in the doctor's office, they was winning, man, 1-0. And I'm thinking, damn, I'm hot already. And when your number came through, I'm like, damn, man, this is fucking terrible. Uh, well, I'm gonna put together something tonight. Redemption. Hold on. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look it over. Hold on. Let's look. Let's look. All right, let's get it. I'm just gonna go over it real quick, guys. We're gonna sweep right through this. MLB. Where's my Hold on, I gotta get my glasses. I can't see. Hey, you know what? I want a chocolate shake. I got a taste for a chocolate shake. I'm gonna call Candace up and ask if she wanna go get a chocolate shake with me. Think she'll take me up on that, Carl? All right, let's do this shit. Let's look at it. So, what is that? So, 25th, 24th. That's tomorrow. Okay, so we got the Marlins and the Brewers tomorrow, right? All right, watch this, guys. Watch this shit. Um, the Brewers are hot. Freddie Peralta, 12-4, ERA 2.85, 122 strikeouts. They're gonna play the Marlins tomorrow. You watch this, dudes. Watch this. I'm gonna take the Marlins plus the points. I'm gonna take the Marlins plus the points tomorrow on that one. I like that. Freddie Peralta is not trash. Freddie Peralta is actually awesome. So what am I saying? I'm just saying that the Marlins is that team. That's them. They that team. How do I know that? Because last year these dudes was out of it, right? And people they're trying to jockey for place in the playoffs to the World Series, and they got to go through Miami, and Miami beating the shit out of these guys because nobody didn't go over there and tell the Marlins that they were out of it. They don't. They're good, right? And their pitching staff is not bad. Well, I think the Pirates may have a. I don't know, man. It might be kind of close because the Marlins got that pitcher, Perez, and then they've got Max Meyer who was out hurt, right? All right, let's get at it. Real quick, the Diamondbacks in Pittsburgh. Yeah, I don't like that game. The Phillies and New York. And see, games like this, Philly and New York, that should be a close game. But I mean, somebody gonna get blew out. It's gonna be a high scoring game. These guys are gonna probably score all. It's gonna be like 4-3, right? 5-3 kind of game. I, if I gotta take a team, I'll take the Yankees. But watch this. The Yankees ain't been doing that hot. But let's do it. We'll do the Yankees. But I'm gonna hold off on that because I might not even pick that game, right? I'm just gonna look at the teams and tell you that I'm going to get at. I am definitely gonna get at the Rockies, the Colorado Rockies at Baltimore. Kyle Freeland, lefty. Now watch this. Watch this. Double-digit losses, right? He's 2-10, and then you think his ERA should be real high, right? Well, it kind of is, but it's at 5.19 with 70 strikeouts, meaning Kyle Freeland can probably beat you and probably will. I'm going to take the Rockies plus the points, right? Dean Kramer, 8-7, ERA 4.06, 94 strikeouts. Because remember, guys, this is what, for the most part, it'll be August next week. A lot of these guys are saying, our season is done, like Colorado. And Colorado's going to want to spoil it for as many assholes as they can. And that's just what they're going to do. They're going to do that, or they're going to try. And a lot of times they're going to succeed. But we'll see. I'm going to take the Rockies tomorrow, all right? The Dodgers versus the Red Sox. I don't know. I don't like that game. But you can always rest assured that those bats for the Dodgers is going to be there. Otani, Mookie Betts, and then you got Freeman backing it up. Remember you was playing pickup baseball when you were kids, and then somebody got a team that was better, that was way better. They got all of the big kids. You like, man, that's a slaughter. I quit. Well, that's what I feel like saying when you see the Dodgers playing. You're like, God damn. Because who you going to pitch around? So you going to walk Mookie Betts just to pitch to Otani? Oh, okay, so you're going to walk Otani and Mookie Betts. But now you got Freeman. What are you going to do? Take a beating? Or just pray and just hope your arm is like a shotgun that day? I don't like that LA-Boston game. I really don't. But if I had to, I'll take the Dodgers bats. They're going to be playing at Fenway Park. So smaller park. A lot of people like hitting there, the Green Monster. I'll take the Dodgers, but I'm not going to pick. You know what? I will pick that game. Zach Littell versus Nick Martinez of the Reds. Zach Littell of the Rays, the Tampa Rays. Zach Littell 8-7, ERA 3.53, ERA 83 strikeouts. Nick Martinez 8-9. His ERA is 4.73, 81 strikeouts. I'm not feeling that game, right? But if I had to, I'm going to pick Zach Littell, and I'm going to take the Rays on this one. The Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Holy Jesus. Booyah. We got one now. Right, let's do it. This game right here, guys, we're going to do it, right? I fucked up today, and I'll just be honest. I took the Tigers, and you know all that shit that I'm telling y'all? Don't take Nerfies when the Tigers, San Diego, and I was naming out certain teams. And I told you don't take the Nerfie. Well, I thought that you could take the Nerfie with the Tigers playing the Blue Jays because this is like they both had this. They both got the best record in baseball. Well, not anymore. The Blue Jays does. So I was just saying, okay, this is gonna be one of these close games. And the Tigers scored in the first, but what I should have done was go because on one of those games I picked uh, first inning results. First inning results under 1.5, and I won a lot on those. But the Nerfies I didn't get. So what I'm gonna start doing, guys, I'm not for teams like the Tigers, the Padres, the Cubbies, the Dodgers, the Yankees, guys with big bats. They usually score in that first inning. So we won't do the Nerfie with these guys, not until maybe like October. But we'll just go 1.1 under 1.5, right? Now we've got the Chicago Cubbies game. This game right here, we're just gonna do one individual game with this one. Yeah, we'll come back and do another one, but watch this. Let me pull up and see if yeah, Carl, I had to go to the dock, man. Like two different, you know. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Got it now. Okay. So right away, I'm just gonna go right to it, so we can look at what it's gonna look like for tomorrow for us. We're just gonna do this one. We're gonna do one game, right? Well, we'll do plenty, right? But we're gonna separate and do an individual game, a same game parlay, right? And then we'll do other games after that. But we just want to set this game to the side and bet on it, right? I did that shit today, still lost. We're gonna get it though. All right, so the Cubs and the White Sox, right? We'll take the under. Hey Ron, why are you taking the under? Well, I'm taking the under because of the ERAs on both pitchers. They both have low ERAs. Shooter he's a lefty. Shooter's a lefty for the Cubbies. He's 7-3. His ERA is 2.40. That's his ERA. That's low as hell. He's got 53 strikeouts, right? Well, what about the White Sox? Well, what about them? Because their guy, Andrew Hauser, he's 5-2. His ERA is 1.89. What are we talking? We're talking we're going to have a good game. I mean, it's good, man. I mean, especially, and I'm proud from coming back from that area, being the White Sox and Cubbies. Yeah, that's good. Comiskey Park. Guys, I love water, man. I just do. I've been kind of goofy like that all my life. So just looking at shooter. Now we already took the. This is the same game. We've already taken the under, right? So we're gonna look at shooter. For me, if I'm looking at shooter, I'm looking at 3 to 4 strikeouts, right? Right. So now here's shooter's last 3 games. Against Boston, he went 7 innings. He gave up 5 hits. How many runs did he allow? 0. Walked 1 person, struck out 5. The next, oh shit, that's Boston. Then the next game, he played New York. He got the win in that one too. He went 7 innings. That motherfucker, he's strong. He only allowed 2 hits, 1 run, walked 1 person, and he struck out 6 jackoffs. I mean 6 batters. Right? Um, then on the 7th of July, he played Minnesota. He went he lost that game. He went 6 innings, but he allowed 5 hits and 2 runs. Struck out 1 person. Still not bad, right? So if I'm looking at a strikeout with this guy, he's got 5, 6, and 1. I'm not gonna think this one over. I'm not gonna get super retarded and put all this stuff into it. Give me 3. I'll take 3, right? But let me see what's on here. And the reason why I say take 3, and I'm telling you to sandbag, because you never know. You have no idea. You think you do, but you have no idea what may happen. Trust me. So we got the under in the Chicago White Sox game. So now we want to go in here and get. We want to take. I'm not going to take a Nerfy because it's the Cubs, but I'm going to go with the first inning under 1.5. Is that fair? All right. So there it is. It's right here. Well, wait a minute. They got first inning under 0.5. Don't be a jackass. Why would I take that? Because you want to force me to take a Nerfy. You know what, guys? There's no fucking losers here. Let's take the Nerfy. It's going to give us more money anyway. Let's put the Nerfy on here and let's see what happens. And the Nerfy means the result after the first inning results in a tie. So let's do it. Let's take the tie after the first inning. I was trying to get something a little bit cheaper, but you get more money for it, and that's called after the first inning, the score will be under 1.5, right? Because normally when you got 2 guys playing, they're not gonna go nuts. Well, the other day, I think the Yankees or somebody went nuts and scored like 5 runs in the first inning, but that's really rare. All right, so let's go back and see if we got the. So we've got the Nerfy, and we've got the under, right? Yeah. So now we need. They don't have the pitching stats up. I don't know why. Doing too much, man. Just put it on there. So right now we don't have it. I guess I can wait tonight or later on and see if it shows up and then put it out there. But for strikeouts, I'm gonna go 3-3, right? And let me look at Hauser. I didn't even pick up what he was doing. Let's look and see. But the Cubby guy, we're gonna give him like 3 to 4, right? Hauser. Let's give Hauser 3 to 4 as well. I'll go with 4 for both guys, or even 3. flew off the tracks. All right, so I'm like 3-3, 4-4. Yeah, but will I get off into more strikeouts? You can, but I wouldn't. Oh, shucks. All right, I had a long day, guys. That's why I'm like this. So right now we're gonna mess with that game. So if we go with the Cubbies now, it's not enough to get us some good money. So we've got to get more stuff involved because right now it's like, okay, let's do this. Let's just put the Cubbies. Let's put the White Sox on there that they'll win the game, and let's put $20. You put $20 on there, you win, you'll get $63.92. All right, guys. Yeah. So, oh wait, I want to make sure that what else we have that's going to be good tomorrow. The Cubs and the White Sox is what we're going to focus on, right? Because we can do the same game on that one. I mean, because they really got me today, and I don't like to lose. I just don't, and I did. I got it handed to me today, right? If I was in a dugout, I probably would have knocked over some damn water coolers. It's bullshit. All right. So we got the Chicago game. That's going to be a good one. We've got. I'm not messing with the Tigers anymore, guys. Well, I'm just going to fade them. I'm going to take Toronto. Today I did take Toronto, but I messed around and took one for the Tigers. But I'm fading the Tigers tomorrow. I'm going to fade them. I don't care. That's an okay game. I'm not. It's not. It's nothing big. The Padres. I like that one. Nick Pivetta for the Padres. He's 10-2. ERA 2.81. Right. And then we got the Cubbies. Kansas City. Right. Texas. I don't know. Mackenzie Gore is getting at it. You know, Mackenzie Gore is pit. You see, guys like that, when you hear those names, you know these guys are legends, right? So Mackenzie Gore is pitching. Man, just slide over there and get 3 strikeouts and get the hell out, or get 4, right? Brian Wu for Seattle is playing. Oh, Brian Wu going against Jose Siriano. Now that is a separate game too, right? Under over, because I'll take the under on this one. This is a good one, right? You can put this together with the Chicago game if you want. That's a good one. The Mets versus the San Francisco Giants tomorrow. Logan Webb and Clay Holmes. That's a good game, guys. Actually, I'll lean with the under in that game. I'm gonna also lean with the under in the Mariners and Angels. Brian Wu can get at it. Jose Siriano is damn good. Low key though, this guy Zebby Matthews for the Twins. He's not really bad. I like this kid, right? I really do. All right, love, peace, and hair grease. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get something going good. You guys are. Did anybody go see Fantastic Four? I didn't go. I had to go to the fucking doctor, man.